Wow. That is a fish of a lifetime. Go, boy. Wow, that thing is a monster. They fight hard, don't they?
Look at that magnificent fish.
Look at the size of that fish.
There he is again.
The color is incredible. Oh, there we go.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Azumi.
Big old Great Lakes smallmouth. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. Nice double header.
Whoa, nice jump.
Yeah. All right. That is a monster smallmouth. Man, that is so cool. Another one, there we go. The biggest pike I've ever caught. Look at that chunk. So that's what we're talking about.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
On the Real Fishing Show, we make catching fish like this a possibility. Hey folks, life is good. We're hooked up. We've been trolling for about 15 or 20 minutes here on Lake St Clair with my old buddy Jim Fleming, Drifter 2 Charters. He's got a great boat for out here. We're all set up, and Jim, can't ask for a better day. I mean, it's late October. Would you have a week of wind down here, and now it's calmed down?
Yes, yeah, and it's nice today. It's perfect. The water's a good color, and the wind's good. So.
Yeah. Oh, there comes the muskies right on the surface here. Now, what line you got on this outfit here?
That's 40-pound prospect. But those baits are worth a lot of money, so I put that on there so I got a chance to get them. It's not fish I'm worried about, it's logs.
I got you.
Full of logs.
I gotcha. You don't want to be losing these expensive lures, huh?
No, I don't.
It's a nice one. All right.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Yeah, good. Very nice. All right. That's a healthy looking one, Jim.
They've been really healthy this year. They're eating really good. And they've been showing it too, because the fight's been really good on them.
Oh, take that out. There we go.
I'll put them in the tank and then we'll take them out after.
Okay.
Let them revive.
Very nice. So that's a custom-made tank you got there.
Yeah, it'll come back pretty quick in that tank.
All right, well, let's have a look at this muskie. Well, I'll tell you, Jim, that is a healthy little specimen, isn't it?
They are nice shape this year, really good shape.
What do you figure that is, about 38?
Yeah, probably 38.
Well, that's a beauty. Nice colors, and what do you think, torpedo it back
Yeah, torpedo on back, he'll go good.
All right.
Hey, he's gone just like that.
Now, for all those folks watching, that's the best way of releasing these muskies, really, isn't it,
yes.
in this situation? Water's cold, it's late October. Just gives them a sudden rush of oxygen and water through their gills, right?
The tank helps a lot too when they put them take them out of the tank. Summertime, we try to get them down deep quick by torpedo.
Right.
That's the idea, is get them down to that colder water. It's down a couple of foot under surface. This time of year it's up, so they go good, quick, and easy.
Well, I'd like to practice that torpedoing some more today.
Sounds good.
Okay. He's pulling. Now this is a long rod, Jim. This is a down rod?
No, long rod.
Long rod. What?
Long rod.
Oh, a long rod.
That's what it is, a long rod.
Okay. So this one wasn't clipped onto your planer board though, right?
No, it was just sitting there itself.
Oh, this thing's doing some pumping here. Jim, I gotta ask you, how many years you been chartering now?
This is 38 years now.
38 years, and I think I've known you for like 30 anyway.
Oh yeah, at least.
Is this like one of the signature series, or is this just a generic rod that says ugly stick?
No, it's just a generic rod.
Oh, okay.
But they're good rods.
Well, they got a really soft yet powerful action, eh? And have you ever broke one? I guess they don't break, eh?
No.
I'm not getting a lot of headway on this thing. It's
Oh, there he is. He's coming up now.
Oh, there he is. I'll tell you, it's been an interesting year. So you've had some 20-plus fish days out here, have you?
Yes, this year I had a couple of them.
It's just day to day, isn't it? It's just one day you get a ton, the next day, you know, it's not as many, and then it's all over the map, I guess, when you're musky fishing out here, is it?
Well, it is with the weather. If the weather lays down, lets them set up, they come in good. But it's been blowing so much. The last 2 years have been blowing so much. I better get a net.
Oh, there, you can see it on the surface there. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Nice
Whoa,
fish.
baby.
He's got attitude. Wow.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I thought it was whipped there. It was coming in pretty good. One thing you got to be careful is flying lures when there's this much pressure on a rod, huh?
Oh, yes. I've had him hit me this year a couple times.
Oh, yeah, and no hooks buried?
No, thankfully, no hooks buried at all.
Boy, this thing, it's got a lot of power, man. On in here, buddy. It's a little longer than the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got attitude. This one, he don't want to come in the boat. Looks like it's got hooked in the outside of the mouth.
Yeah, I think
Come
that's,
up and slapped at it.
and that could be why it's fighting like that, too. Okay, I'm gonna back up a bit here.
Good fish.
I
eh?
remember years ago you missing one, but I'm not gonna say anything today. Oh, that's a good looking fish right there. Oh, wait, I'll just get him one more turn up here, Jim. Whoa, nice one.
Yeah, that's a nice
Alrighty.
fish.
That's a nice one, Jim. All right. Woo.
That's what he's got. He's got the hook on the outside there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that's a beautiful colored fish too. Okay. He wasn't going anywhere, was he?
No, he had that hook in there, but good. Oh, he had that one in too, or he put that one in half. Maybe that's what he did. He had both hooked.
There we go.
Now
All
I'll get him
right.
in that tank. I'm gonna revive.
Come on out of here, Mr. Musky. All right, Jim.
Nice fish.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, clean fish.
Yeah,
too.
what'd we measure that up? 43?
43, yeah.
43 incher. Very nice. Well, let's get this baby back in. Look at those teeth.
Better to bite you with.
All right, we're going back in. And
Oh, gone, just like
gone.
that.
Very good. Jim, nice job, man.
Coming up,
Jim, now this one hit the 8 foot, the long rod.
let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury. Go boldly. To trout and salmon anglers, rainfall is the catalyst that triggers fish to run up rivers. Abandoning the safety of their big water homes is a critical decision, and that rise in water level signals a safer passage upstream. Strange as it may seem, some of these passing storm systems actually have a detrimental effect on potential runs of fish. Those with experience will attest to the fact there are rainfalls that create perfect-looking conditions, yet not a single fish appears to be in the river system. What seems impossible is actually just another sign of the times. Any and all storm systems that originate and pass over heavily industrialized areas are invariably acidic and contaminated with airborne pollutants, what we refer to as poison rain. To prove this to yourself, simply follow any of the weather channels and track incoming systems. If from a southerly direction, it's tainted, while a northerly or western source is alkaline and clean. Even a local pop-up thunderstorm is a good thing. If you're a river angler, it really pays to closely monitor any and all rainfalls, and in particular, the total amounts. If it turns out to be just a few millimeters of the bad stuff, no problem. And that bump in barometric pressure just might trigger a big run, in clear water no less.
Jim, now this one hit the 8 foot, the long rod that you've got. How much line you got out on this one?
10 foot.
10 foot.
Doing a little thrashing out there too.
Yeah, no kidding. So this thing actually hit 10 feet away from the transom of the boat, which tells you how aggressive these fish are when they will come that close to the boat to hit. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Oh, they are aggressive fish, there's no doubt.
So one of the things that Jim does in his charter business, folks, is not only the muskie. You do muskie for how long down at St. Clair here?
Almost 3 months St. Clair and 3 months Lake Erie.
And so Lake Erie is from what to what then?
May to first part of August.
And then you come down here and you finish out your year here.
Yes.
You know, you've been doing this for what, 38
years.
38 years. I think I've known you for about 36 of them.
Yeah, I think so. It's been a long time.
All right, fish looks like it's just hooked on the...
Now you're saying we're both old.
Well, speak for yourself, okay? Everybody says, Bob, why don't you grow up? It's been a heck of a career, lots of fun. And let me just get this muskie in. Come on, baby. All right. Not a real big one, but definitely lots of fun.
Oh yeah, lots of fight.
Yeah, no kidding. That one's beautiful colors, Jim. Beautiful colors. Let's get this weight down. See, here's that wire, that's a stainless weed guard that Jim makes. And that is, up, I don't know, at least 10 feet up above the line here where the bait is. And so this deal here really does keep the weeds from sliding down to the lure. Okay.
You got lots of life, that one.
So that your little revival box that you use here, you just keep that in for a minute or two. Make
Yes.
sure they're good. I'll pass you this rod over there.
Yeah, you can take him out now. He's
I
good.
think it's looking good. I'm gonna torpedo him back, Jim, okay?
Yeah.
This guy is ready to go back in, and we're just gonna torpedo him straight back in. All right. Nice little place to wash my hands. Now we need a big one.
Coming up.
Well-proportioned fish, okay. Hey, I want to talk about a couple of things, Jim. First off, you got Dwayne Bullock, friend of yours, driving the boat. And I think he said he's, driven now 4 or 5 times for you. And I know you've got a number of first mates that help you out. Important that they keep on the line that you want, right? When you're out here. Like the last day and a half or so, what have you had Dwayne do now? Is he keeping at specific depths or more on contour lines?
More on depths. In the fall, the fish like to come in shallower because the bait's in shallower. So 10 feet runs a real good number, 10 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
We tried all over yesterday, couldn't find anything, but today that 10 foot's worked pretty good.
Well, tomorrow's the last day of October, so a lot of these fish are feeding up on like shad in these depths, like 10 foot or so?
Yes, that's the primary forage here is shad. The lake's just full of little shad right now. The big shad come in later.
I gotcha. So what about speed, trolling speed? I know he's feathering the throttle every now and then because whether you're going in the wind, with the wind, or across the waves like we're doing now, you want to keep it fairly fast for these muskies. How fast are you trolling?
Well, with the big baits we're using now, we're running about 3.8, or trying to hold around 3.8, but with the chop today, it makes it tough. But summertime with smaller baits, we're running 4 mile an hour, 4.1.
Gotcha. So 3.8 mile per hour, colder water temps. What is the water temp now, surface temp?
52 degrees.
52, gotcha. So you don't want to go for a swim.
No.
And, a little bit of white caps happening out there. It's rocking and rolling a bit, not super bad today, but it's amazing because the water color is about as good as it gets, isn't it? It's not crystal clear like normal. In the summer, I guess it gets clear, right?
Yes. This is the color you want right here because it protects the bait fish so they can hide in it. The muskies know they're here. They
Right.
come in looking for them.
So it's just perfect, and they're not spooky with this water color,
Right.
too. Gotcha. Okay. Oh,
That looks like a good one.
that was hard to get out of that rod holder, Jim.
Yeah, that looked like a good one.
Oh, man. So, which way? We're trolling westbound now, are we, Jim?
Yes.
Westbound. Now, what is this bright orange line here?
That's 40-pound prospect.
Okay, Prospect, that's a Berkeley line?
Yes. Yeah, the other side's 30 pound, this is 40. This has got 80 pound leader.
Now, is this a monofilament or copolymer line?
Copolymer.
Gotcha.
Really, really good line. I don't think I'd ever break it in a snag. I think I'd have to cut it. That's why I'm using it. I get the big net just in case.
Oh, you gonna get the big net? Maybe it's a little one with a big attitude, Jim.
It could be.
Let's see here. I love these rods,
You
man.
step across for me.
These are just such nice.
Oh, those rods are good rods.
Yeah, they're just amazing. Oh, that is a nice fish. Well-proportioned fish. Okay. You want me to stay over on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, coming in. Oh, yeah, look at that fish. Whoa. Oh.
In the net.
Have you broke a handle on a net over the years, Jim?
Yes.
You have. Whoops. Got that weight stuck out
Caught
there.
the door.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
That's a nice fish.
Little backlash I had just because I was so excited watching Jim there.
You're really getting hooked today.
They are getting hooked good. Swing that way, Jim. Oh, yeah, nice one.
Got some girth to him.
Life is good out here on St. Clair, you know, a little bit of wind out of the north. Seems to have these fish going pretty good. This is day 2, and what can I say? Off to a good start so far. This is really cool on the back of Jim's boat here. It's a live well, custom-made live well. He's got water running in it, so it's constantly running. And inside we got the musky here. And the musky, this musky's ready to go. This is a good one. Jim just took a quick measurement on this fish. 45-inch fish. And we're talking a pretty nice musky, eh, Jim?
Oh yeah, it's a nice fish.
Very nice. 45-incher, and we're gonna fire it back in the water. Torpedo release, and it's a double thumbs up.
There he
out
is,
here on St.
swimming
Clair.
right there.
There he goes. You can see him upright and swimming away.
Coming up,
Have you seen it?
No. Oh,
There.
oh yeah, it's a good fish.
Yeah, nice one. I'm here on Drifter 2 Charters with my buddy Jim Fleming, and we got Dwayne on the wheel there, Dwayne Bullock. He's been doing a great job driving. Yesterday was a little nicer weather, Jim.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, it was, yesterday we had a beautiful day, probably 60 degrees. And today we got the wind switched around to the north, it looks like. And, we're talking about, rain for most of the day.
It's doing it now.
Yep. And Jim, you know, you've been at this chartering business for a long, long time, and you get all kinds of weather on St. Clair because, you know, being where you're located at the mouth of the Thames River, and, you know, you're primarily fishing this corner of the lake, you've got different winds that'll, you know, change the fishing. Have you ever found that any wind is better than others over the years?
Here, every place else east is least.
Yes.
Here, east is best. Our biggest problem is the surface weeds coming in, plugging us up. And east blows them out, so therefore we can fish.
So you've got these little wire devices on your line above the lure. How far up in front of the lure would that be on those?
Well, these ones are 10 feet and these ones are 8. I use an 8-foot leader or a 10-foot leader.
And that little piece of stainless wire keeps a lot of the weeds from sliding down and hitting, right?
Yes.
The lure. This fish here seems like a decent fish. I don't know how big it is. Have you seen it?
No. No.
There.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice one.
I'm gonna get the big net for him.
Uh-oh, the big net. He carries 2 nets, this guy. Jim, how many double headers have you had over the years?
Oh, I've had a lot just this year alone. Had quite a few triples this year.
Triple, 3 fish on at once.
Yeah, I had one day, we had 1 quad. 4 at once.
4 at once. All right, well, I'll tell you, you know, you've run a heck of a charter service over the years. You got an incredible reputation. Everybody, you know, has talked about the numbers of muskie that you catch out here. And this is, oh, baby.
Good fish. Look at the size of them.
Looks thick, doesn't it?
Yes.
Looks like a thick one. Now, how heavy is that weight that you've got up the line on this?
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
The other side don't have any, but when this is over, it'll have 2 ounces on it too.
Well, I will say that this little bit of rain happening here, I'm not getting wet. I got my out dry on here. I'm nice and dry.
I'm not getting wet because I'm going back under the hardtop.
All right. There it is on the surface there. I'm just gonna back. Whoa, baby. Don't be pulling the hooks on this. Coming in. I did lose a heavy fish yesterday, so I'm actually babying this one because yesterday I lost a good one. Okay. That's a heavy one. Okay. All right. Nice job, Jim.
Nice fish.
Oh, yeah. That is a thick muskie. There we go. Jim is having a hard time getting it in the boat.
You don't want to come in.
Oh, my. That is a big muskie right there. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. Well, Jim, I'm not, I'm going to take back half of the things I said about you last night.
Only half?
Yeah. We had a lot of fun yesterday, but I did lose a pretty good fish, but this makes up for it right here.
The other one's bigger than this one. We won't tell nobody.
Oh, yeah.
I can just get this one out. Now we're clear.
Okay.
Got the net caught now.
I'll just hold this hook so it doesn't go in there. There we are.
There.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. All right, now this is what it's all about out here on St. Clair. There's all kinds of muskies here, but this is really a nice fish here. Very
yeah,
thick,
he's over
thick
30 pounds,
fish.
that one.
How's it looking, Jim?
I'm good, we'll hold him up here for a minute.
All right.
Looks like he's 50 inches.
50 inches. Aha. 50-incher on St. Clair. Okay.
Be an awful struggle. That's a nice fish.
Wow.
That's a nice fish.
Look at that thing, guys.
Yeah.
That is a Lake St. Clair beauty right there. Wow. We'll get her back in,
Yeah.
Jim. What do you think?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. There we go. Oh, man.
He's upright swimming, he's fine.
All right.
Yep.
He's following the boat.
Catch him
Yep.
another day.
Thank you, brother.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what, life is good out here on St. Clair. There's only a few boats out. It's late October. When's Halloween?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh, so what are you dressed up as? A duck hunter?
I got my funny face on, can't you tell?
All right, Lake St. Clair muskie fishing. You gotta love it.
Real Fishing was sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
Well, that thing's got some weight to it. Size of that puppy right there. That is just wild.
Man.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the size of that thing.